In today's video, I'm going to share with you how to get started with social media marketing, even if you haven't had success yet in your business. First, I'm going to share with you how to pick the right platform, because this is going to be key on whether or not you can be consistent with your social media marketing. Next, I'm going to share with you how to find your target audience on the platform that you've picked. Lastly, I'm going to share with you exactly what you should be posting in order to create curiosity and have people reaching out to you to ask to know more about your company and join your team. Your success on social media marketing starts before you've ever even done a single solitary post. And this starts with determining what platform you should be on. All of the platforms have pluses and minuses. You should pick it based on what you're comfortable doing. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What can you consistently do day in and day out and not get burned out? Two of my favorite platforms are podcasts and YouTube. Now, podcasts are awesome because you can share your personality, you can talk. It's more like having a conversation. And this is particularly great if you're a little bit camera shy, because with podcasts, you are heard, but you are not seen. You can record your videos inside a closet. You can be in your pajamas. Nobody knows. It's a lot more casual than YouTube. With YouTube, it's very similar to podcasts, minus that you get more of a sense of who you really are, what your lifestyle is like, what you like to do. They get a little bit bigger glimpse into your personality. With podcasts, I feel it's a lot more like radio. There have been so many times that I've gotten to know this radio personality and I have this idea of what they're gonna look like, and then I see a picture of them and I'm like, whoa, what you look like is nothing like what I imagined you were gonna look like just from listening to your voice. Now with YouTube, you do have to be a little bit more wary about your background and your surroundings. With a podcast, it's really easy to read a script. With YouTube, it's not so much. You have to be more aware of how you're doing it and what you're doing. Now, with podcasts and YouTube, they are both phenomenal because they really give your audience a sense of who you are. The biggest plus with podcasts and YouTube that you don't get exactly the same way with the other forms of social media is that it's a search engine. So for example, if somebody is searching for a topic like how to lose weight without exercising, and you've done a video or a podcast about how to lose weight without exercising, your video can pop up in the search. This is really cool because you can do that video or that podcast one time and it can continue to be found years later. I had started doing podcasts and I got a little bit burned out about 7 months into my journey of doing daily podcasts. I had to take a break for something and I came back about 2 weeks later and just kind of half-heartedly looked at my stats. And I realized that even though I was not publishing consistently, my podcasts were still being found even though I was not actively publishing at the time. And that is the power of a podcast or a YouTube, is that you can record that video, you can record that episode once, and it can continue to be found for years to come. So it can be a source of leads for potentially years and decades, even though you recorded the episode right now. One of the biggest keys to being found with YouTube and podcasts, because it is a search engine, is by using the right tags. I put my affiliate link in the descriptions to vidIQ. This is what I like to use to find the hashtags for my YouTube video. This is the difference between people finding your video and it getting buried somewhere in YouTube land where nobody will find it. Doesn't matter how great your content is if nobody knows you're there. I'll also put a link in the descriptions to a video that walks you through exactly how to use vidIQ to find the right tags for your business and for your videos so that people will find you. Now, those are the major pluses with podcasts and YouTube, is that it allows people searching anywhere to be able to find your content. So they're automatically raising their hand and identifying themselves as the right fit for your company and products because they're looking up a solution to a particular problem that they're having right now. And when your video pops up or your episode on your podcast pops up, you are being presented as the solution. So it's a really easy way to find your target audience. Now, what I don't like about podcasts and YouTube is that it's not as personal. You kind of put your episode out there and people come and find it, but you don't always create a relationship or know who is watching your content. This is where I really like Facebook and Instagram. Now, Facebook and Instagram are different. They are not run off the search engine like YouTube and podcasts are. And so sometimes it can be harder to find your material. Now, with Instagram, your pictures will stay up there for forever. People can very easily scroll through and see what you're about. Facebook is not so much. You might have a couple of days where whatever you just posted is really popular and then it kind of dies out and people forget about it again, unless somebody happens to click on it and then it'll bump it back up into the top of people's feeds again. Now, Instagram, I really recommend if you're a very visual person, if you love creating graphics, if you take a lot of pictures, because it is very much focused on the visual aspect, and the writing and the message is a little bit more secondary. Now, Instagram is also a little bit different because it also relies on hashtags. And so people can find your content by typing in the hashtag for something that they're looking for, and your content could potentially pop up there, which is really nice because, again, this is all dealing with what those people are searching for. And when you have the right hashtags, your content will be found and it will position you as the expert. Now, Facebook is a mixture of visual and written and more videos, which I suppose you get with Instagram as well, but it's a different kind of relationship. What I really like about Facebook is that you have the ability to put all of your perfect people into a group. So for example, if you're into beauty and makeup, you can create a group all about beauty and makeup where you share your products and testimonials and you talk about how to use your products. All the people in that group have identified themselves as being the perfect fit and being interested in what you have to offer. And now they're all in one place in one group. And I like Facebook for that reason because it creates a really easy way to know who's interested in what you're doing and who is not right away. And you kind of create a more intimate relationship than you get on YouTube or a podcast or even in Instagram, because with Instagram, you cannot set up groups. It just kind of goes into these general groups for the hashtags that you're using. Let me know in the comments below, do you have a favorite social media platform? Now that you know which platform that you want, it's time to cater it towards that platform. Now with podcasts and YouTube, people are going to find you because of the title and because of the tags that you use within each episode. To find your titles, go to Google and Google what people are looking for. And you can also use vidIQ for this as well. It will pull up what popular topics are and how many people are searching them. And as you look in there, you can say, a general how to apply eye makeup, and everything about that and all the questions that people are asking about that specifically will pop up, and you can now do a video addressing that specific issue. Or for example, with essential oils, how to use essential oils to clean naturally. Now you can find out what people are talking about, do a video to answer those questions. So with YouTube and podcasts, they will come find you. Now with Instagram, it goes by that a little bit loosely because of the hashtags. You want to choose hashtags which are related to that specific topic and your specific niche. But you can also take it a step further because you can actually actively go look for people that are interested in those same topics just like you are by typing in a hashtag and then going and interacting with some of the posts within the hashtag. Facebook is a little bit differently. Facebook does not use hashtags. Facebook's content does not last as long, which is a plus or a minus depending on how you're looking at it. But especially in the beginning, as you're getting started, you can kind of experiment with different posts, and not a ton of people are going to see it at the beginning. To find friends in your target audience on Facebook, go up to the search bar and search for a specific interest, a specific niche, and all of the groups related to that niche will pop up. And now you can go choose a couple of those and you can start actively engaging in those groups And that's where you'll find those people who are the right fit for your product and for your opportunity. If you want specific help on how to use Facebook to grow your network marketing business, click on the link below and come join the next round of the Social Media Blitz, where I will walk you through step by step of what to do for the next 20 days on social media to start having success right now. So you picked your platform, you know how to find your target audience. Now it's up to you on what you post. As you post, this is what will set you up as an expert in your industry. Look at your company webpage. What are some of the frequently asked questions that people want to know? Answer those questions and share your journey. Share a behind the scenes look on what it looks like on your day-to-day average life as a network marketer. People only ask themselves 2 questions before they join network marketing. The first one is, what's in it for me? And can I do it too? As you answer these frequently asked questions on your social media posts, this will solve the first problem. What's in it for me, right? It's going to solve their problems, and this is how it does X, Y, Z. This is what the product does. Share about what these products have done for you and how they've changed your life. Secondly, to answer the question of can they do it too, these are all people that are searching for an answer for a particular problem that they're having. They need a solution right now. As you share your journey, as you share what your life looks like as a network marketer, as you share how the products have changed your life, that's going to answer the question for them, because they're going to come to find out that they are just like you. And if it works for you, then it will also work for them. Make sure that you like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the social media tips and tricks for growing your network marketing business online. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.